tell you what.
Good job. Good stuff. Hey, what's up, guys? Just kind of want to give you a rundown of what happened this weekend at the shoot that you just watched. Went to Mountain Springs Mountain Springs Outdoors, I think is what it's called in Paris, Scranton, Paris area. It's about 35 minutes south of Ozark here. But anyway, turned out to be a really good shoot, and I was feeling pretty good about it. I've been shooting this Core SR lights out, so I was pretty pumped about the shoot. I went with a couple buddies of mine, and went ahead and jumped into the money shoot to see where we're standing for the start of the year. Anyway, ended up coming out hot. Me and the guy who ended up winning it, probably the first 8 shots were 10s and 12s. I mean, we were 8 up. Sorry. So yeah, we were like, I think first 10 targets, I think I was 8 up. And it might have been 6 up. I think at one point I was 8 up. Anyway, after that, I don't know what happened. I could not add enough yards to my sight to get back to where I needed to be. I was already going in about 1.5 yards low, from 20 to 40. Added 1.5 yards is money. Practiced the other day, and like I said, it's money. That's where it needed to be. I just didn't feel like putting a sight tape on, so it wasn't a big ASA shoot or anything, so I wasn't too worried about it. Anyway, I started hitting low, so went to 2 yards, and then ended up, I don't remember what it was, about tried adding yards, and I just couldn't get enough. Anyway, I made the top 4. I made the 4th place. Like I said, I hit 208 or 207, and then just fell down from there. Ended up with a 202 to finish out with 20 targets, 2 up. Tried not to be too disappointed because I lost that, but something was going on. I don't know what it is. I still don't know what it is. But I went to the shoot down and I was 202. The guy, my brother-in-law Cody, was 203, 1 point ahead of me. Third or second place was 208. First place was amazing. He shot lights out the whole time. He shot a 220. He shot 20 up. So I knew in order for me to do pretty good, I was gonna have to hit a couple 14s. And I said, might as well try it. So I ended up the first target in the shoot down that I chose didn't have the 14 option. So I went for the 10 and I added 3 yards to my sight. Went for the 10 or a 12, sorry, bottom 12, and nailed an 8. I was inch low. So frustrated at that point. That was like a 35-yard shot. Put me at an 8. Other guys were hitting 12s. I was like, okay, it's time to add some yards and go for 14. So by the end of that shootout, I was adding 4.5 yards and went for every single 14 I could. And a couple of them I ended up missing just low right. And my very last one, I was low. So anyway, I still had fun. I don't know, like I said, I don't know what was going on. I haven't shot the bow since. My strings are getting very old. I've put a ton of shots through these strings, and they've been pretty good. So, and this Core SR has served me well. I highly recommend this bow. As of Tuesday, I got some awesome news. I hope I can get to make a video on it for you. I do appreciate you guys so much for hanging around and watching these videos. I hope you like them because I like doing it. I like people seeing the things that I try to go do and what goes into it. It takes a lot of time. I work a full-time job and gets a little busy, so I don't get a whole lot of time to post stuff. So I do appreciate the guys who stick around and watch these videos. And I just want to say thank you and hope you're out there shooting, doing well. If you got any questions at all, just hit me up with a comment. If you've ever had that happen to you, dude, where you just couldn't add enough yards, comment and let me know what it was. See, I'm curious to see what was going on. It might have been just the way I was anchoring. It was really hot that day. It's been the first hot day we've had this year, and could have been fatigue. I don't know, but you guys let me know. Thanks again. God bless, and keep shooting.